everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Evany Rosen. I'm going to get each and every one of you sooner or later.
Oh, is that the Crypt Keeper?
That's sort of maybe, and also Mr. Burns. I have no idea.
Oh, I heard Kermit. Wasn't that Kermit? Piggy. Piggy.
I feel like it
Can
would.
you do Piggy?
Kermit Frog.
That's pretty good.
Kermit. Kermit. Hiya.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hiya. James, what's your Muppet?
I can do Kermit too. I mean, everyone can.
Oh, okay.
Kermit the Frog.
Whoa! I feel like Jim Henson Jr. is right here with us right now.
And that's the only
Brian
one.
Henson. Brian Henson.
You
His
know
son-
Jim Henson's
Well, his son,
son's
because when
name?
Jim Henson died, his son took over Kermit, and it definitely didn't sound usual.
It's actually called Brian Henson's Workshop. Thank you very much.
And I just flick a cigarette. But enough about Jim and Brian Henson.
Hi, I'm Kermit the Frog. What? I'm the same frog. So what?
And I'm the new Miss Piggy. But enough about the glorious world of the Muppets that Jim Henson bequeathed to us. Because we have a guest here, don't we, this week?
We do, and I'm excited to have her here. I hope you guys are too. Evany Rosen.
I'm just trying to remember how Fozzie sounds, so I could have really come in hot, but I can't remember.
Waka waka.
Oh, yeah. Waka, waka, waka! Thrilled to be here, guys.
Can I say, Ebony, it's great to have you back. Or, you've done it before.
I
Yeah,
have.
once when Chris was away.
I'm nervous because this is the first Evil Man episode that has featured live and in person a real life husband and wife.
Live and direct.
I hope the marriage survives the recording.
Yeah, well, if it doesn't, we can always go back and punch in an update.
Yeah, because this podcast, we're known for our fierce debates
Yes.
and heated discussions. So, Evany, I hope we don't get on the wrong side of a heated
I'm
sort
terrified.
of fight.
I'm honestly
because-
terrified. I mean, it's an honor to be here. I'm nervous, and I'm worried for the marriage. It's a new marriage. What are we, 2 months in?
Yeah.
Anything could go wrong. at this
Okay, let's get started. What part of the war do you like, and what part of the war do you not like?
Can we get a little review 2 months into married life from his and her point of view?
This actually, Mike, brilliant. This could be a great viral clip. What you're setting up right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Remember the Newlywed Game? Wait, did you ever see that game show?
Yeah, and you had to write down inane information that
I
you
would
hope
love
your
to
spouse
be
would
on
know
that.
about
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Like, what's her favorite song?
And the guy
What's
starts
your
sweating.
husband's favorite part of your body? Were they supposed to...
fingers.
Easy, her teeth.
I remember always there would be a question like, what's the craziest thing he's ever said while making whoopee? They always use
Yes.
the phrase making whoopee.
Yeah.
I
Which
love that.
I found it uncomfortable
Love-
even as a child.
Love Connection with Chuck Woolery also used to always call it making whoopee.
Making whoopee.
I would love to bring
What
that
the fuck
back.
is that?
What do you think the whoopee cushion came before or after that term, and how did those things get kind of conflated?
Oh, God.
That's a great point.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
confusing
like
as a
Chuck,
kid.
Chuck Woolery's having sex with some woman in the 90s and he farts. He's like, oh, guess I made a little whoopee myself.
Or maybe when whoopee cushions first came out, men tried to have sex with them.
You
American
gotta really
Pie.
stretch the hole out.
I need a new whoopee cushion.
Filled
I
this one.
fucked the shit out of this one. Every time he's about to get his dick in it, it's like,
Oh, another whoopee cushion filled.
yeah.
Well, actually,
If I was on Love Connection, I'd be like, what kind of fucking whoopee are we talking about here?
Michael, what you're describing makes me think of a fleshlight, and perhaps whoopee cushions were the original fleshlights.
Yeah, you fill it up, you
Throw
sit
it-
on it, and it makes a funny sound.
And a real mess.
You don't sit on a fleshlight. That's the dildo you're thinking of.
Oh boy. Well,
Gosh,
what's been the highlight of married life so far?
Well, I
James
will
and Ebony?
say Evany is very busy at her job. She's making a
Wow,
show.
James. Wow.
So we haven't had a
Wow,
chance
wow,
to
wow,
even
wow.
go anywhere or do anything fun yet. So we
he's
kind of got.
complaining that you're too career
No,
focused.
it's going really bad.
He's saying that he feels neglected.
I haven't. Evany's working all day, so I just do my tennis lessons. I go to the gym. I keep in like incredible
He loves
shape.
his tennis instructor.
Don't you
though.
have him?
You go to your lunches?
I was gonna say.
I think
gossip-
she's great.
I gossip with my friends. I drink prosecco at lunch.
Don't you have like a massage every Wednesday
Yeah,
and Friday?
I know because Evany's at work. So
And
what
sort
can
of-
I do?
You've gotten
and you're
sort
doing
of-
that charity to help dogs with dry skin.
Yeah, I have my dog charities.
And you're active in the PTA, even though, and here's the funny thing, you two don't have a child.
No, that's right. Yeah, I'm getting involved in all kinds of stuff as a married man when you have a working wife, frankly.
Do you think about having a child sometimes and just fucking up her career so you can spend more time together?
Well, it's crossed my mind.
That is how kids work, right?
Yes.
But no, we haven't had a chance to go away yet, but we are going to Mexico soon, so that'll be fun. So it was kind of a weird thing because we had the wedding, and it was so fun, and then you kind of, without getting to go immediately on a honeymoon, you just go back to regular life. So that was like a depressing couple weeks after an amazing build-up that it's like, oh, I'm just doing a stand-up show.
From what I remember about you right after the wedding, you wouldn't take the tux off for like about a week, right? You insisted on wearing it around, whereas you, Evany, you sort of got back to business.
Oh yeah, I ripped my wedding dress off the second our vows were over, just breast exposed, sort of running through the reception. But James, on the other hand, wouldn't take it off.
Well, I'm a little bit over, the bride getting all this attention for her dress, and I thought it was high time the groom got a little attention for his suit. So
Your tux was way prettier and more ornate than
It was
Evany's
the beating.
dress.
It was the beating.
To be perfectly honest,
Yeah.
can I say something about
Handcrafted.
all of...
And there was a long train that Mike and I had to hold as
Yeah.
he walked.
a cape.
I called it a cape. It was a train.
Your bridesmaids and, in general, all of the women at the wedding were dressed like so nicely. I will say, James, some of the fellas were phoning it in.
Oh, Mike!
Oh,
wow,
burn.
that's
Burn
wow!
on
I
the
love
boyos.
it.
Did anyone at the wedding? Well, I'm from out east. We call them wetters, eh?
I went to your wedding.
Got her pregnant. Now I gotta get wetters.
Do you take this guy to be the hubby? Do you
No, but-
take her to be the wifey?
I can't remember.
That's
I
wetters.
personally tried to wear a suit.
Yeah, you look great.
I got it
Tried?
tailored.
I think Mike looked great.
Yeah, I mean, that's the
think
best
you
I can do
succeeded.
is I put it on my body, but I never fully feel like I'm actually pulling it off. But
You look great.
I didn't notice, but did any guy do that lazy thing where they put like a sort of super thin cashmere sweater over a checkered collared shirt? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The lazy man's dressing up.
I'm trying to think of who would have done that.
Well,
Yeah, I read books look. Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
yeah, who are the male fashion icons of the wedding? I mean, I got to say, Chris looked great. Tom
Thank you.
is, he looked great.
Tom had a sort of Miami Vice style.
Tom had a Miami Vice,
Yeah, yeah.
and Chris, didn't you have
Yeah,
kind
he
of
had
a
a
tan
white linen
suit or
suit.
something?
Yeah, I got a
Which was
summertime
cool.
suit.
Who's that author who wore white always? Tom
Wolf?
Wolfe, who would walk around in a white suit like a Panama hat. I never read a word he wrote. I just know that that was his style.
Man, if
Well, all
someone,
Toms have to do it.
if someone's like get up, like if they're a film like auteur, like or any kind of like a writer, if they kind of have a get up that is like meticulously,
Like a
sort of-
look?
like a look that
Ernest
I
Hemingway?
know it's good product, right? Like if
Well-
you see a film director and they have a giant witch's hat and a Doctor Who scarf blowing over their shoulder, I gotta fucking watch their 2-hour movie called Cedars in the Snow.
Cedars is in the snow.
Cedars is in the dang snow.
I challenge
Like Tim Burton.
any listener, Google any fantasy author. They all look the exact same. I don't mean to be rude. They're all large men with beards and leather duster jackets. You know what I'm
Yes.
talking about?
Yeah.
And like a old timey leather hat, like a
Yeah.
leather fedora and a leather duster jacket.
They love leather as a group in a way you wouldn't
Yeah.
expect.
Yeah.
There's some different groups that love leather, and that's the most surprising one, I think.
Imagine you bumped
Leather
into
lovers.
Neo 40 years later. And he was morbidly obese,
Yeah.
and he had a white beard now.
That guy has 6 books set in a kingdom.
And also, if you're an aspiring author or filmmaker listening to this right now, get an affectation first before any semblance of an
Yeah.
idea. That's what will sell you more than anything, in my opinion.
It would be cool. I find I feel socially awkward sometimes, and I think it would be cool to go into a social situation and you're doing a thing, you're doing some affectation.
Yeah.
Like, I would honestly love to incorporate that into my.
And
I would
people
love to go to the
that.
TIFF
People
light
never make
box.
fun of it. They love the energy.
Yeah.
People love kind of an older, rotund man coming into a party in a leather duster, starting every sentence with, actually. People love, and women especially love it.
Who wants to go to
Love
the
it,
TIFF
love it, love it.
Bell light box with me and just twirl some canes in the lobby?
Yeah, I think that would be a recreational cane. My friend Rachel used to date a guy who just carried around a recreational cane.
Ask me if I need
Really?
that cane I have.
Do you need it?
Yes, actually.
Was it the only part of his affectation? Like he didn't wear like a funny hat and like have a little mustache and stuff?
I can't believe he just left it at like a button-down shirt, jeans, and then a recreational cane. I have
was
to
it?
assume it.
Who
kind
was
of-
it?
Just like a guy my friend dated like 10 years ago. But it
Was
was
he magic?
I think in his mind, yes.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, I feel like he would kind of hide to appear at a party, but he would have been there for a long time behind a couch.
Once I've had enough Cheetos, I'll have enough courage to show them who I really am.
Twirl his cane and emerge.
My
Well-
affectation, I think, is that I own 2 and maybe 3 pairs of pants.
Is that it, Mike?
That I need to. That's why I was going jeans shopping today. I realized
I've heard a lot about this.
I don't have enough
You're on
jeans.
the hunt.
Mike was
So
texting.
did you go to Blue Notes at Sherway?
I went nuts there.
Yeah, Mike
I took
texted.
an edible beforehand to really enjoy it.
Started making cutoffs in the store.
Mike texted me tonight and told me he was before the podcast. He was going jeans shopping, and
Yeah.
I was like, "This is killer for the pod. Like, we got to know how it went."
I
Mikey,
love that we are fully immersed into the 2020s, aren't we? Men can talk about going jean shopping to other men.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
vibrant masculinity.
It's
called.
okay for
it's
men.
vibrant masculinity.
If men shop till they drop, that's fine.
What kind of wash were you looking for, Mike?
Similar to this dark blue, because I was looking at some jeans that were too light and had like they were distressed, and they were like, I can't pull off a distressed like ripped
Oh God, no, me
pre-ripped
neither.
jeans thing, and I don't want a light pair of jeans.
So you're basically looking for jeans that are as close to a trouser as you can get.
I guess
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, like a.
Like a formal suit trouser in jean form.
Do you
I
have
don't
any
want them-
jeans
yeah.
with pleats?
that aren't necessarily denim.
Dark, crisp blue.
Sir, do you,
Brown jeans?
sir,
Cotton jeans.
Maybe something with a matching sport coat.
sir, do you mean dress pants? No.
No, I'm
brown.
cool. I'm a cool
No,
guy.
denim
I'm rock and
jeans.
roll.
Yeah.
You've seen the cover of Born in the USA? Well, something like that, but less so.
Yeah.
Mike and I.
The cover of
What would that guy's manager wear?
the cover of Born in the USA is irresponsible.
Mike, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable or bad, but I think I might see with my own eyes why you were shopping for
James,
jeans.
have you been staring at my crotch?
From my vantage point, you can see Mike's crotch is worn out on his darn
Yeah.
jeans.
Yeah.
Darn, what a pun, because you darn a hole.
James, I'm going to be getting a lot of emails because of that revelation.
Let me guess what that worn out patch in your crotch is from. Lap dances.
Chris, no.
Making whoopee.
No, I got a hole in these jeans too on the butt. So
What?
I got a hole in the front. You got a hole in the back. Put them together. We got a real pair of jeans in trouble.
we are a pair.
Of jeans.
Evany, where do you shop for jeans?
All over. I'm a real jeans nomad. I'll take my denim where I can get it.
Take my denim, please.
Take my denim, please. Oy vey. Take my denim pleats.
Well, we hope you find a good pair of jeans, and we should put it to our Discord.
Yeah.
Like
Send
where,
us your best jeans
send
that you
Mike
think
free
would fit
jeans
Mike.
if you work at a store, or like where should
Free
Mike
jeans.
where should Mike go jean shopping? And you know, I don't know. People are obsessed with Mike on there, and
Yeah.
this is a great thing, great community building.
I can't wait for a lot
topic.
of people to go, Levi's?
Yeah, it'll
Oh,
be like-
Levi's are good.
Yeah?
Does Mike know that he's genuinely the most fan favorite evil man
But
host?
I think it's Mike's elusiveness that people are so drawn to him, almost like J.D. Salinger or something.
Or Bob
well, we're
Dylan.
way too open and inviting and vulnerable. We sit there on the Discord with our legs spread wide open.
Not a single hole in your jeans.
Wow.
Yeah, Mike really avoids, he doesn't really dip his little toes in the Discord, hey?
Not really, which
Not
is,
at all.
Yeah, not at all. I guess I'm being
peek every now
diplomatic.
and then. I
You
hop
do?
over the fence like Wilson in Home Improvement.
Or like
Howdy,
Bob Dylan
neighbor.
with the artisanal wrought iron gates he makes now.
Well, send us your ideas on what jeans Mike should wear.
Like,